Welcome to today's deep dive. We are really glad you could join us.
Yeah, we are stepping into a pretty fascinating world today.
We absolutely are. The incredibly high-stakes world of wine and spirits wholesalers. If you have ever looked closely at this industry, these businesses are just brilliant.
Highly sophisticated operations for sure.
Yeah. Right. They are managing massive volumes of high-value inventory. It is almost like playing a high-stakes game of Tetris, but with fragile, heavily regulated million-dollar glass bottles.
Crossing state lines, too, it just adds to the complexity.
Yes, exactly. So our mission today, based on our latest stack of industry sources, is to explore how Beverage Distribution Consultants, or BDC, uses a big-picture methodology to help these distributors.
Specifically to optimize their people and processes and technology for peak agility.
Okay, let's unpack this. Because if these wholesalers have already spent years building this brilliant differentiation, aren't they going to be incredibly resistant to some outside consultants coming in?
Well, sure, that is the natural fear, right?
Yeah, messing with their systems.
Exactly. But what is really fascinating here is that BDC's goal is not to disrupt that unique magic. They recognize that a wholesaler's operational sophistication is their absolute competitive edge.
So they protect that edge.
They do. Instead of forcing some generic corporate template on them, BDC maps out exactly how the business runs to protect that edge while stripping away the tedious manual work.
So how do they actually do that without stepping on toes? Our notes mention a four-step methodology starting with the consult phase.
Consult is just a quick alignment to ensure they're actually a good fit. That way no one is wasting time.
Makes total sense.
But the real heavy lifting begins in phase 2, which is discover. They don't just do a quick phone interview, they go on site for multiple days.
Just to see how the gears actually turn. And our sources mentioned they used AI-driven discovery for a BDC client to simplify a deeply complex hybrid business.
Yeah, a hybrid business just means a distributor selling to vastly different customers.
Like supplying massive grocery chains on one hand and tiny corner restaurants on the other?
Exactly. It is immensely complex to manage. So instead of making employees fill out endless surveys, BDC uses AI tools to automatically track how staff click through their software.
Oh, wow.
It untangles those complex workflows and gives the leadership absolute clarity on what technology they actually need to buy, rather than just guessing.
No more guessing. Okay, so they spend days discovering all these hidden bottlenecks. How do they fix them without breaking a business that is actively running?
Well, that moves into the implement phase. And they handle this by working directly alongside the end users.
Well, their core philosophy is literally to teach you how to fish. I love that.
It is brilliant. They aren't just installing new software and walking away. They sit with a team. They optimize how the people and the data interact, ensuring the staff actually knows how to use the new tool.
For lasting transformation. And I imagine the relationship doesn't just end the minute the new software goes live.
At all. That leads right into their ongoing support phase. BDC actually sticks around to answer the phone when things inevitably break.
A true extension of the client's team.
Precisely. They provide white-glove, highly responsive help desk support. They consult on daily operations so the momentum never stops.
So what does this all mean for you, whether you are in distribution or just managing complex systems?
If we connect this to the bigger picture, it is really about removing friction. When BDC aligns inventory and finance and compliance data, it means the warehouse and the accountants and the legal team are finally looking at the exact same numbers.
So nobody has to spend their Friday nights manually checking spreadsheets.
Exactly. Leaders are freed up to focus entirely on growth and innovation rather than fighting their own systems.
That is the core aha moment for me. True digital modernization doesn't mean sacrificing the nuance or the sophistication that makes your business special. It simply means ensuring your tech works for you rather than you working for your tech.
Which raises an important question for you to ponder no matter what industry you are in. If you examine your own daily workflows right now, what temporary workarounds have quietly turned into permanent processes?
That is a good one to think about.
And how much time could you reclaim if you took a step back and audited your own systems?